Hello friends, today we're going to be making Bataan stars for Bataan Day. So, our school is named after the Battle of Bataan, and you guys are going to learn more about that in classes. But today we're going to focus on making an artwork for Bataan Day, which will be coming up very soon. This is essentially a holiday to celebrate all the people that have fought for us in wars and to appreciate them and show our respect towards them. So we're going to go ahead and make stars. We're going to decorate them with our own drawings, and then you'll be able to put tissue paper on the back. We're using some different materials today. We will be using our Sharpies like we have been the last few weeks, but we're also going to be using tissue paper and even something we call contact paper. Now, contact paper is super sticky. It's like a giant piece of tape with some paper on the back. So I'm going to show you the steps of our project, and then I will let you get started on our work. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to trace your star with the stencil. So I can take my Sharpie for this, and I can hold it down with my one hand, and I'm going to trace around all those edges of my star. I want to make sure I go nice and slow so I don't make a mistake. Oh, and if you draw on the stencil a little bit, that's okay. Even Mr. Haas makes mistakes. I'm going nice and slow to make sure I can outline my entire star. There we are. So once I outline it, then I can go ahead and add some drawing details. I want you to think about all different symbols that represent America or our country. So usually stars, if you know how to make stars, you can draw a flag on here maybe. Maybe you want to write some letters about USA, even some fireworks. Make sure you have your name somewhere on your star as well. So think about all those different symbols you can create to show your respect and appreciation for our veterans. I'm going to go ahead and write my name first, just so I know it's on there. And I'm going to focus on just using stars today. So I'm just going to go ahead and do all different stars on mine, just to make it a little quicker so you guys can get started on your work. Now, you have to make sure you let your Sharpie dry, because if you smear your hand over it, I promise you it's gonna smear. So make sure you let it dry before you start cutting. I'm gonna take my scissors now, and I'm cutting around my star. I'm gonna go nice and slow. Your scissors should work really well with this paper. So I'm going slowly around my star. Whoop. It's okay if it doesn't look perfect. Not everyone's is perfect. Ms. Dahaza surely is not perfect. We're still going nice and slow. Your goal is to cut all around your star. Try and be careful. If you need to take a break and readjust your paper and move it around, that's totally fine. You can go for it. I'm going to go ahead and keep cutting around here. Your scraps of paper that you're cutting, they're going to go in the garbage today. You won't need them again. We won't recycle these ones, so you can put them straight in the garbage. Alright, I'm almost there. Perfect. So, all these pieces I can go ahead and put in the garbage later. Now, as you can tell, I have went ahead and added all those red, white, and blue colors behind my paper. That's with my tissue paper. So I'm going to take my star. You might need a little help with this, but you're going to try to peel the paper off the back, and it's going to be like a giant piece of tape. We'll see if Mr. Haas can get it, because sometimes you got to switch corners. It might take a couple of tries. I'm going to switch to a different corner and see if I can get it a little easier. Goodness gracious. If you get yours and want to help a friend, more power to you, because this is kind of hard. Now, when we're peeling it off, I'm going to show you, because it's super, super sticky. There we go. So, this is my star. Yes, it is sticky. Now, I can put my fingers on it. If I go like this a bunch of times, you're going to lose its stickiness. So make sure you're not touching it a bunch, but it is very sticky. Your goal now is to cover the whole back of your star with that tissue paper. So I am taking one piece at a time, not 5, not 75. I'm taking 1, and you're just going to stick it right on there. You can pat it like a puppy if you want to. You're going to pick all different colors. You can go ahead and make it mostly red or mostly blue. It is totally up to you. And if it gets stuck to your fingers, that's okay. So I am going ahead and putting it all around my star. You're filling up your whole star. So as you work, you're going to fill up your whole star just like this one. When you're done, you might have some hanging over the edge. You can trim them with your scissors or leave them just like that. I left mine because I liked the way it looked with the edges. Alright, your goal, filling up your whole star. I'm going to let you get to it. Happy creating, friends!